Happy Wednesday. Let's get warmed up, running or marching in place, adding in the arms. We got shoulders and lower body today. As you can probably tell, there are no weights out because once again this week, we have all banded moves. Our shoulder moves are a side lateral raise, a front raise, and a front tap. So the second and the third one, those are a repeat from last week. Our lower body moves, we have an open and closed tiptoe, glute bridge, kick back, hold and curl, and a squat tap back. And then we are going to go back to our shoulder moves for the burnout round. Arms goes forward. I'm going to be using media bands all across the board. Yep, that's where I'm at right now. Let's go back. Chest is starting to loosen up just a little bit, which is nice. Open and closed. And let's kick out in front of us, hand opposite leg. Three, two, one. We are going to start with a side lateral raise. So we are going to take our arms, we are going to bend them. We're going to have our band in both hands. We are going to take one arm, we're going to raise it up to about shoulder height and lower down. The challenge here is to not let the stabilizing arm pull over, okay? Keep it forward. I'll let you know when to switch. Make sure that core is engaged. 3, 2, 1, other side. We used to do this move quite often, and it just kind of worked its way out of rotation. That happens sometimes. You get used to doing other moves. We're bringing it back. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and put that band around your forearms. Going to put pressure on that band. Do a front raise and lower. Knees underneath our hips. We're going to tap one hand at a time. Over halfway done. We are almost to our first break. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. 30-second break. I just kind of let my band hang here on my arm. That way you don't have to track it down again. You can write down anything you need to on your tracking sheet. Woo. Shoulders are on fire. All right, friends. Back to that side lateral raise in 3, 2, Let's go. Switch in 3, 2, 1, other side. Around your forearms. Put pressure on that band. Let's go. Pull that core in. Slight bend in the knees. We are breathing. Shut up, shoulders. To be a little bit of a break from last week's workout, but I was wrong, guys. 3, 2, 1. Front tap. Pull that core up and in. We will come back to these moves at the end with a lighter band if you have one. All right, friends, one more time, back to that side lateral raise. I am very excited to move on to lower body moves. I usually regret saying that, but it doesn't make it any less true. My shoulders are ready for me to move on. 3, 2, 1, other side. Come on, Ash. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Shake it out a little bit. And go into that front raise, friends. Keep that pressure on the band. If you need to take a break, you'll just release that band. 3, 2, 1. Jump back into it. Halfway done. gonna be honest with you, that's pretty much the only reason I don't drop the F-bomb sometimes in this program. 3, 2, 1, front tap. Come on down, finish strong here. Almost there, friends. Few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome work, friends. Go ahead and hang that band up. And pop on a band around your thighs. We have a tiptoe, open and close, glute bridge, kick back, hold and curl, and squat, tap back. So we will start down on the ground for the first 2 moves, then we're gonna pop up for that 3rd one. All right? Okay, friends. Go ahead and come on down. Come up into the bridge, and then come up onto your tiptoes. If you cannot do it on the tiptoes, just do a regular open and close glute bridge. We're gonna open, hold for a second, resist as it comes closed, lower down, pop right back up, stay up on those tiptoes if you can. Some good work with this move. 3, 2, 1. Come on to your hands and knees. We are going to take one leg. We're going to bring it back behind us. Ouch. And then we're going to curl it in and then extend out. You do not need to curl it all the way into your glute. Just enough to really feel it there in your hamstring. Pull that core up and in. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Pressure on that band, and we are going to tap our foot back at an angle behind us. So tap back, and then the other leg. Okay? Stay down in that squat. As you are tapping back, try to keep this knee forward. Try not to let it cave in on you. Okay? If you physically cannot do this move without that knee caving in on you, go ahead and pop the band off. All right? Way over halfway done. On your tracking sheet. If you need a tracking sheet, they're under basic resources on your membership dashboard. Okay? Quote for the day. to that bridge. Come up onto your tiptoes. We're gonna open, close, lower down, stay up on those tiptoes, okay? So today I want to talk about fixed mindset versus growth mindset, okay? I'm sure for many of you, at least if you're like me, before you got started on your journey, you for sure probably had a fixed mindset, right? This is just the way my body is. There's nothing I can do to change it. I'm too old. I'm too this. I'm too that. I just don't put on muscle. My body just likes to hold on to weight, right? These are things we tell ourselves, right? And it's something that probably at some point somebody told us. 3, 2, 1. So, you know, a coach or a gym teacher or maybe a personal trainer before me told you all, curl, hold and curl, told you these things about yourself and you took them as absolute truth, right? We all do this. We all do it. Mine were, one, that I'm not a runner, and then 2, that it was impossible for me to put on muscle. If you saw my post yesterday on my Facebook page, I kind of talked about this. Here's the thing, guys. If you still have any of those beliefs, right? If you still believe that, you know, it's impossible for you to change something about yourself, or it's just the way you're built, or it's just this, or it's just that, and that's just the way it is. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and pop up, squat tap backs. And here's the thing, guys. I am not saying genetics are not a thing, right? They obviously are. We all know that. That's why we all look different. Even if we ate the same, even if we work out the same, we would all look different, right? That's genetics. But sometimes what we like to do is we like to put the blame on something else, so that way it's not our fault, right? Right. Or that way we don't have to try as hard, right? Because we already have it made up in our mind that it doesn't matter what I do, it's not going to change anything. So here is what I'm going to tell you. Do not use those thoughts as absolute truth, right? It's normal to think those thoughts. We're going to think things like that all the time. I still do it. I still do it all the time. 3, 2, 1, 30-second break. But you don't have to believe everything you think. You can think something and then you can let it go, right? And you can look at it from an outsider's perspective. So if I have this thought in my head that, oh, this is as much muscle as I'm ever going to put on. It's impossible for me to put on any more muscle. This is just my genetics. Yes, I still have those thoughts. Come down to the ground. We're going to go back to that tiptoe glute bridge. There we go. Hash. Open and close, friends. I still have those thoughts, but the difference is now is when I think that, I will ask myself, is that true? Right? And sometimes our brain's going to go, yeah, that's true. And then I will ask myself for the second time, can you be absolutely sure that is true? No, I can't be absolutely sure, right? No doctor or scientist has ever told me that's true. That's something I created in my head. So whenever I answer the question that way, like, no, I can't be absolutely sure it's true, I let it go, right? Because then I will tell myself, well, if you don't know what's absolutely true, don't tell yourself, you know, this is impossible or this is not possible for you, right? 3, 2, 1, and I want you all to do the same thing, okay? When those thoughts start to creep in, ask yourself, can you be absolutely sure, 100% sure this is true, right? Like there's certain things in life we can be sure of. If you are 5 foot tall, you can be absolutely sure that you are not a tall person, right? But we have no clue what the inner workings of our body are. 3, 2, 1. We cannot be absolutely sure. Something is our genetics or our metabolism or something like that. So until you are absolutely sure, so that means you have a diagnosis of some sort from a doctor, or you went into some type of lab and they ran studies and they say, yep, it's your metabolism. 3, 2, 1. Until that happens, you cannot be 100% sure that it's true. So we're going to let the thought go, and we're going to continue working towards our goals. Okay? Now, that does not mean that there are not things that are more challenging for some people than others, right? For some people, losing fat is fairly easy. For others, it's difficult. For some people, putting on muscle is fairly easy. For others, it's difficult, right? For some people, it's easy to get in 10,000 steps a day. For others, it's difficult, right? We all have different set of circumstances, but difficult does not mean impossible. All right? Okay, 3, 2, 1. So, quick reminder, don't believe everything you think. Got it? Good. We're gonna go back to our shoulder moves. Got a light band here. Gonna finish this strong. All right, friends. Side lateral raise. I'm gonna raise that arm up and lower down. Other arm is stable and not moving. Really engage that arm. Pretend somebody is walking behind you or in front of you, whatever. You are really just trying to show off the muscles in your shoulders. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Other side. Two, 1. Nice job. Shake it out a little bit. Put that band around your forearms. Put pressure on it. Front raise. Keep breathing. Keep the pressure on that band. Over halfway done. We're getting close, friends. We're getting super close. Shoulders are on fire. 3, 2, 1. Let loose for just a second. We're gonna go into that front tap. Halfway done. Keep that core engaged. Keep breathing. It's a good song to end on. Three, 2, set back into a child's pose. Really stretch those arms out in front of you. Nice job. We're going to take a leg, we're going to put it out in front of us, and we're going to lean into it. Other side. Nice job. All the way up. We're going to stretch out those shoulders. Bring an arm across. Press down gently. Other side. Take an arm, put it up behind your back, and tilt your head away from that arm that's bent. Other side. And bring those feet together. We are going to roll down and touch our toes, or at least come down until you feel that stretch in the back of your hamstrings, in the back of your legs, in your hamstrings. There we go. And roll up for 3, 2, 1. Awesome work today, friends. I will see you all tomorrow for leg day. I'll see you then.